Here with more Trump attorney Joe Tacopina. We're talking a lot about unequal justice under the law, lack of equal justice, equal application. If these cases are not related in so many, they are related in so many different ways. Nobody wants to talk about it, though, Joe. Nobody in the media wants to admit it. They don't even want to acknowledge that they lied to the American people with conspiracy theories for 3 years and got away with it. It's all like, oh, OK, we'll move on to the next thing.
Listen, Sean, what you just did there, that little monologue and that series of clips you put together was so powerful. It was a powerful opening statement as to why there at least should be parallel investigations. I mean, they're spending all this time, millions of dollars, hundreds of prosecutors investigating Donald Trump, anything Donald Trump, find the target and then go seek the crime. Not the way it's supposed to be in this country. You have apparently real evidence of crimes by Joe Biden and his son, at least evidence that seems to be worth an investigation, and we can't even get that here. And that's what's so sickening to the American people. Look, it is unconscionable for a president to indict his leading political opponent. That's what the Biden Justice Department just did. Joe Biden kept classified documents. I mean, honestly, I thought the day they uncovered those classified documents in Joe Biden's garage by his Corvette, which looked like a pile of garbage in an open area, I thought that was the day that there was no further to do on the classified documents case for President Trump, because how could they look so ridiculous to go and indict President Trump for the same thing that Joe Biden may have done? And this is, and I agree with what Matt just said, the law is on President Trump's side here. This is not a case. The Espionage Act does not rule supreme here, and it's not going to apply at the end of the day. So,
but you know what? The defense is not going to be able to bring up.
This is a sad day.
The defense won't be able to bring up, will they, how they treated Hillary or how they treated Joe? Will they?
Correct.
I doubt it.
Well, the defense will bring it up for sure in a motion to dismiss this based on selective prosecution. That I will guarantee you. That'll be brought up by the Trump legal team for sure. We will file something that would show there is a selective prosecution being made here. That's not before a jury. Of course, when we get to a jury, the different question will be for Todd and Chris will be, can they convince the jury that the law is on President Trump's side? And it's going to be important how obviously the judge views that, and what he instructs the jury is what the law is. But the law is on his side. And what's been done here is weaponization of our justice system. Sean, this is look, we had this conversation a few months ago when we were arraigned in front of New York State Court with Alan Bragg's case, a case that is in shambles. Now here we are again. And they're not going to stop yet. Things seem to be happening on the left that, you're right, gets a complete brush over by the media. And it's really sickening. It's hypocritical, obviously. And it really is a scary day for this country, because you heard President Trump, he's angry. Wow. And it's the pendulum now going to swing both ways. Is this the new norm, where political opponents use their Justice Department, which is not really theirs, to go after political opponents?
All right, Joe Tacopina, we appreciate your comments. Thanks for being with us. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.